What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Star Rail video. In today's video, I want to talk about why I personally am not going to summon for Aventurine or pull for Aventurine. But before I talk about anything else, I do want to say this is not me telling you what to do. This is not me telling you who to pull for. This is not me saying that he's a bad person to pull for. If you like Aventurine and if you want Aventurine, pull him. If you don't want him, don't pull him. If you like his kit and you think he's going to help your team out, pull him. If you think he's useless, don't. You do whatever it is that you want to do. It's your choice. And I'm just talking about personally why I'm not doing it. So first and foremost, we're going to go to our characters here, and we're going to talk about our sustain characters that we have and why I love them and how they're enough. Okay, so we have Fushuan, arguably the best sustain character or preservation character in this game. She reduces attack, she heals you, she buffs you. She's absolutely phenomenal. Okay, she's amazing. She's very easy to build to. Next we have Luocha, arguably the best, or I guess not even arguably, he is the best abundance character. There's no one better than him right now. Will he get power crept? Yes, absolutely, because that's how this game works. If you don't power creep the amazing people, no one's gonna buy the other people. That's just kind of how the game goes. But Luocha is amazing too. You have your auto heals, you have him just healing you for a lot of damage. He does a little bit of damage himself, nothing too crazy, but he does enough, and he's great. It's perfect. Okay, and then we have our old buddy Gepardo. Okay, he is the OG preservation character that everyone used and everyone loved, and then when Fushuan came in, everyone threw him in the trash. But he's still a very, very great sustaining character. Don't look at my Gepard speed, look at me. He's a great character. Obviously, he's lower than someone like Fushuan in the preservation category, but he's still very, very good. So that's three that I have there. Next, we have Natasha and Lynx. We can kind of talk about them together. Lynx is better than Natasha because her AoE heal or cleanse, she's great. Natasha's still decent. I mean, no one uses Natasha anymore, and that's okay. Now we also have Gallagher. This man just came out. I was very lucky enough to get him to E4. I would like to get him to E5 if I get even more lucky. Absolutely phenomenal healer. I think he's the best healing 4-star in the game. Yes, I do think he's better than Lynx personally, because he can not only give you great damage, but, or I don't want to say great, but he can add a little bit to the damage category. He can add to the debuffs with his burn effect, and he can heal you, right? And with our queen that just came out, he's the perfect fit for her in a healing scenario, right? So he fits that category very good. March, we're not going to talk about her. Is she good? Sure, but we're not going to speak about her name. So those are all of my sustain characters, our shielders, our healers, our damage reduction characters. Now, if you don't have a good damage reduction character or a good sustainer, then yeah, of course, I encourage you to pull for Aventurine because he's going to be phenomenal. I don't know if his kit's been released. I think, actually, yeah, I mean, there was some gameplay when you can use him and you could like look and see what he does. I know he does the shield for 3 turns. And of course he can like replenish it or whatever. I mean, he's a phenomenal character. He looks absolutely amazing. And I'm sure his, he's gonna be great, but for my account, I just don't need someone like that. I just don't. Like I said, I have Fushuan, who's amazing. Just these two alone, right, are amazing. And at this point in the game, in any content that you run, let's say we go to, not warps, let's say we go to our pure fiction or if we go to our Forgotten Hall and we do our MOC, whatever the case is, at the hardest difficulty of what you're getting, you only need 2 teams, and that's it. So yes, I did use Japard in this, right? I did use Japard. I'm gonna probably try this again and switch him out for someone like Luocha, because now my Luocha is built, and you know, whatever, we'll mess with the team however we want to later. But right now, there's only 2 teams in every single thing that you do, right? MOC being the hardest content in the game, and then we also have something like Pure Fiction being pretty hard too, I guess. Sure, it is really challenging. I'm not going to overlook it and say that it's not, right? It is really challenging. As you can see, I haven't even like maxed this shit out, but still, you only need 2 teams. So if you have 2 people who can solo sustain on your account like I do, I personally am not going to get him, because like I said, I know he's going to be phenomenal, but I'm just going to skip over his banner. Now, another big reason we will be skipping over this guy's banner is because we are also going to get a Harmony character whose name is Robin. And I don't know what she does, I don't know her kit, but it is to my knowledge, and a lot of people's knowledge as well, that when a Harmony character comes out, they will always be absolutely insane no matter what they do. And in a game like this, obviously you have your filler characters, but you also have your characters that are amazing and top the other characters. Like, let's say whenever our person was Bronya, that was our main Harmony. Well, I'll say Bronya, and I will also say where the hell is she at? Where is she? Tinyun, right? These 2 were the 2 top, like, amazing, the best Harmony characters in the game, until Ruan Mei came out and she topped them in what she does. And then you also have Sparkle on top of her, who tops her in what she does. So the next Harmony character that comes out, which is Robin, is going to be absolutely insane. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to still potentially try to get her E2 if possible, because this is absolutely wild. Now, if I get unlucky and let's say I lose by 50-50, I'm going to save up for Robin. I'm not going to try and get in her E2 unless I'm in a position where I'm like, oh, maybe I can. I mean, we only have 8 days, right? Who knows what can happen in 8 days? Maybe I can get her, maybe I won't. But if I lose, I'm saving up everything for Robin. If I get her, I'm then saving everything up for Robin. And I would like to get Robin and her light cone too. Now, is that a possibility? If we get Acheron really early, or if we just stop summoning right now and just completely save up everything that we get, is it possible? Sure. If we get lucky, it could be. But best case scenario, me getting her on E2 and then also getting Robin and her light cone are kind of wild. Now, if I had to, I would also not get her light cone, because the 4-star light cones in the game, a lot of them are still very effective, you know. So I'm sure whatever it is that I have, I can still use her at whatever 4-star light cone that I have. Whatever she does, I don't know, but there's a lot of light cones that are, like I said, the 4-star ones are still really good. Now, those are the 2 main reasons why I'm skipping over Aventurine. Now, the third one is kind of cheesy, but I like damage dealing characters. I know that he can deal damage, I understand that, but I'm talking about your pure, like, damage dealers. Like Acheron, she's busted, okay? She's the best damage dealer in the game, and she will be for a while. We then have someone like Daniel the Dragon, crazy damage dealer, and then we also have someone like Jing Liu, also a crazy damage dealer. Now, I would like to add Black Swan and Kafka to this team, but hey, or to this account, but hey, it is what it is. I didn't summon for them. I kept myself reserved for the other people. It is what it is. But I do like my damage dealing characters, and in order to deal a lot of damage, you need someone who's gonna buff you. And who's gonna buff you? The Harmony characters. Now, obviously there are preservation characters who do add buffs, but they'll never out buff a Harmony character, because that's literally their job, is to buff you, is a Harmony character's job. So those are the reasons why I'm not getting Aventurine. Again, like I said before, if you want to pull them, you pull them. If you like them, do it. If you don't, you do whatever it is you want to do, because in this game everyone is good except Arlon. But before we head out, you guys let me know, are you gonna be pulling for Aventurine? Are you gonna be saving it for Robin? Are you gonna do both? Are you gonna well out on both of them? You guys let me know down in the comments below what you're gonna be doing. But this is what I'm gonna be doing as a free to play player. I think this is just my better option with my account. And yeah, that's it. So guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.